This segment is sponsored by Dr. Sonny O. He's the leader in facial rejuvenation. Dr. Sonny O is on top of the latest trends, making sure the techniques get to the best results and making you look your absolute best. Here with more on taking years off of your face and neck with timeless lift is the man himself, Dr. Sonny O. How are you, my friend?
I'm wonderful, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. As Aaron and I were talking, we were looking at some photos. We're going to take a look at those in just a moment. But
sure.
Who is that exactly as a candidate for timeless lift?
The ideal candidate for the timeless lift is somebody who is seeking improvement in their lower face and neck region, in need of more than little fillers or lunchtime treatments.
Sure.
This is a definitive treatment that lasts, and somebody who is bothered by that area but is looking for something that is natural, refreshed, just kind of taking things back to where they used to be.
What sort of results do you normally see with this, with the patient?
As I just said, one of the things that are most important to me and my patients are they're seeking natural results. I think most patients come in with an idea or a vision of how they used to look, and what they're seeing in the mirror doesn't necessarily reflect that. So, there's a significant and dramatic change, but if you look in the after picture, especially on that side view there,
yes, sir,
she looks natural. She doesn't look pulled. She doesn't look awkward. This is what she used to look like. And that's what this procedure does. It takes you back to what you used to look like.
And that's what Aaron and I and our producer, Sandra, we were looking at the remarkable difference. The differences between the before and after. The before is always the picture on the left. The after is the picture on the right.
Yes.
And I mean, she has completely lost that turkey neck. The jowl area has been pulled up, redefining really of the jawline, but it all looks natural. It's smooth as silk.
Yes, exactly, and that's what this is. This is a structural change. This is a surgical change. This can't be achieved with creams
Botox,
or injections or Botox. Those are wonderful treatments, but when you have this much change or this much improvement that you're trying to achieve, you need to have a surgical treatment like the timeless lift.
What is the procedure involved with doing this?
This is an in-office procedure, and I do the majority of these under local anesthesia, which I think patients find very attractive, because if you can avoid general anesthesia, it's something that some people just have concerns over. So it's a procedure done in the office, typically under local anesthesia. The recovery is very well tolerated, and again, the results, they're very natural. I think the pictures speak for themselves, but that's what I try to achieve with this.
Yeah, and I tell you what, you've got a staff of the ladies that work there. They are top notch. They make you feel very relaxed from the time you walk in until the time you walk out. They check on you. They call you. I mean, you did some minor surgery on me, it was just a little area here, which was basal cell cancer and squamous carcinoma. And they called me that afternoon, and the next day said, "Hey, you're doing okay? Everything's fine."
Yeah.
And I said, "It was just a little." She said, "We always like to make sure we call our patients, and everything is doing well."
And we do, and everybody in the office feels that way. The experience that we want for our patients, not only to be pleasant, but to be cared for. We want them to feel like how we would want to feel if we went to a doctor's office.
Sure, absolutely. If we could pop those pictures back up again, the before and after, they are remarkable. I mean, you look, not only her neck, her jowls, but also she had the bags under the eyes. Those are gone now. Her forehead looks absolutely stunning. You don't see any lines of scarring or stitching or anything. It's remarkable. And we were saying 15 to 20 years younger.
Well,
I'm sure this lady is absolutely amazed and so very happy.
She is very pleased, and she's just so pleased that this is how she feels inside, and that's what this did for her. The way she looks and the way she feels, now both of them are aligned.
Let's go through the steps real quick. Somebody calls and says, I want to have something done in my face. Everything is kind of going south a little bit, and really, they make a call, make an appointment, come in and see you. You go through different steps, and then you make the appointment to make the surgery.
Yeah, and we like to do that for each of our patients, because everybody has different concerns. So we encourage you to come in. We'll meet with you, we'll talk with you, we'll go over your options, and then select what's going to be best for you. Sometimes it's not always a timeless lift.
Sure.
Oftentimes it is. So we encourage you to come in, meet with us. Once we get to meet you, then we can figure out what we can do to help you.
Absolutely. Dr. Sonny O, always a pleasure. Right there on Houston Northcutt, you saw the numbers. give them a call. We're back in just a moment with the Weekender, Charleston Weekender, right after this.